There it is, a Norwegian Encore, Pier 66, here in Seattle, Washington. And of course, here are the provisions with a good boy, making sure that nothing extra gets on board. First Alaskan cruise for us.
Yeah. Are you excited? Yes. Are you?
The time has come.
I'm excited too. Let's get on this ship.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my God. Huh?
First time to Norwegian.
Yeah, first time to Alaska.
So we have to go to our mustard station, E6, and check in there so that they know that we have officially arrived and we are aware of our emergency station area. In this video, we're going to be showing you lots of great tips if you will be sailing on the Norwegian Encore, as well as a tour of it. We're going to show you laser tag, race cars, as well as the observation deck and many other things on the Norwegian Encore, so you know what to expect if you are planning on a trip. So let's start with the laser tag. Now the laser tag is an additional fee. We chose not to do it because it was an additional fee. I don't think it was anything outrageous, but we didn't feel the need to have to do the laser tag. But the theming, as you see, is amazing. Of course, we are all super excited. Our first Alaskan cruise, first cruise on the Norwegian, and let's keep showing you around the laser tag area. It's really themed nice. As you can tell, it's got the big snake. It's got lots of places for you to hide. And I'm assuming that this center is where you can go and reset your laser tag once you get hit. And the statues that they have included here, nice touch. A wonderful view. You are allowed to go through the ship before you set sail, so this is what we are doing right now. Here's the story of the laser tag, so if you want to go ahead and hit pause while you look at this stuff and read it, but this is the lore of the laser tag. But as I said, before you set sail, you are allowed to look around the ship, go into areas that are either an extra charge or, like for the kids areas that we will be showing you, you are not allowed to go in because it's a kids only area while you are on board, while they're sailing.
Ooh, Sierra's at the entrance of the Speedway. Also an additional cost if you want to do it, but it's pretty cool that they have it.
We didn't do that either. There's lots of stuff to do on the ship, so maybe next time we go on the ship, which probably won't be for a while, but next time we go, because we definitely want to go back, we'll be able to do the go-kart race track. And they do have a weight limit, so there it is, 265 pounds, in case you're wondering. Here are the rules for the Speedway, so you can go ahead and read those if you like.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its praise.
The American Diner is also an additional cost, but the theming is awesome. So we wanted to show you that. Like I said, this was before we set sail, so not too much action going on right now. But it's the perfect time to show you guys around. the Galaxy Pavilion. All the games in here are also an additional cost, but they were open. This was actually shot on the second day that we set sail, and the swells were 12 foot. So it's a little shaky. Beautiful theming once again. There's pretty much video games with the big swell. The VR room was an escape room. So they do have an escape room that's VR. That was pretty neat. We didn't do that either because that was an additional cost. We were very budget conscious on this trip because it was such a long trip. This one has big fans so you can feel the wind blowing through your hair, and look at the chair. This is because of the swells that were going on. It's just moving on its own. There it goes. All right, like I said, there was a big fan, so while you're riding, that's got to be pretty cool. While you're riding, the wind's blowing through your hair. They do have a Pulse Fitness Center. It is free to use, but if you want any of their classes, that is an additional charge. Here's the main atrium. Beautiful glass staircase going down, and that sculpture right there changes colors. And here are the stairs. Really beautiful. Here is the casino. This is the main casino, the non-smoking casino. As you can see, there are lots of games. They have whatever that is, roulette.
No smoking.
I was just showing it was a no smoking casino. I mean, I can't even explain how huge this casino is. Lots of games. So colorful too. Of course, they want to draw you in. And they do have a smoking casino as well that I did go inside, and I will be showing you around. All right, and this is the smoking casino. So you are allowed to smoke in here. It is closed right now, like I said, because we are still at port. But I wanted to show you guys that it is an option if you are a smoker. You see the glass doors. So it is contained for everyone else. And there you go. They have a lot of games here. I'd say almost as many as they do for the non-smoking part of the casino. But it's nice that they have this option. If you are a smoker, I can only imagine how smoky it is in here while people are playing these games. But if you're a smoker, that shouldn't bother you. And here's some nice little chocolate fountains that we saw. Now we're going to be going into the Entourage. The Entourage is a teen area. Adults are not allowed in here once it is opened.
Hi, how are you? Thank you. Just wanted to look around before it gets closed off to us. Of course.
As you can tell, it's themed towards the older kids. Foosball, all kinds of good things for the kids to keep busy.
No, she's 23. Oh. But thank you. Okay. And this is 13 to 17 years old. Here's a video arcade. Oh, I just saw something scary. What is this thing? That thing just popped out. Yikes. This is Jurassic Park. I can imagine this will be quite full. Ski ball.
Hey, have you ever seen an air hockey slope?
No. I've never seen a sloped air hockey. It's $1.99 a game for this one. $2.64 for that one. $2.66 for this one. That's weird. $2.66. That's such an odd price. $1.66. So if you want to have your kids play, I say you better bring a good amount of money. $6.99 for this game. It's kind of like it's a VR. That's why. $6.99. Woo-wee! Let's check out the Splash Academy. 3 to 12 years old. This is the Splash Academy. Restrooms. Oh, I see it. Oh, puzzles. That's nice. They're on the wall. Hopscotch. Children will receive bracelets when you register them. I'm assuming they do crafts and stuff in here. Little sink for the little ones to reach. Movies playing. Nice little seating areas. I gotta find out if there's an extra cost to this. Another section in there, but there are people signing their kids up, so I don't want to go over there. Alright, so the Splash Academy is complimentary unless you're going to drop your kids off after hours, and it's $6 an hour. Here's the guppies. But,
Go for it.
hey, thank you. The guppy room is closed. She said it will be reopening tomorrow. Closed on embarkation day.
Now we want to show you the theater entrance. The theater has a couple of different entrances, but this is one of them. And then we're going to show you just a little bit of a few of the shows that they have there. They have the Beatles. They have Choir of Man, which we highly recommend. You do have to have reservations for Choir of Man, which is this.
So I waited in high hopes, and then she walked in next summer from a tree, dressed it up and they called it me. Everybody's trying to be my baby.
Now for a room tour, ours was $14,192. They have these little lights, which are very handy. I also like the fact that they have Braille on the outside. Just simply push the one that you want. Obviously, you can't push both at the same time, but that's a nice little option there. Now we have our bed. Sierra's bed on the left. Here's the restroom. Very clean. Nice size shower. There's a little bit of a step up there. Towels, like I said, it's a very nice size shower. They have extra toilet paper and a trash bin. You know, just a typical bathroom, but it was very nice. There's our bed, and we did notice that on both sides of the bed by the lights, they do have a USB charger. So that's on both sides of the bed, as well as they have these little side tables that you could push between that little wall and the mattress. So if you need to lay anything on there, like a computer or your phone, to charge while you are resting or sleeping. So that's a nice little touch. Here is the mini fridge that I took everything out of so that we could use it for other things. There's Sierra's pull-out bed. And here is our veranda. We did get the family veranda, not the largest one, but it was more than enough space for us. Beautiful views. They have a little table out there as well, so if you want to eat something or just relax. Absolutely beautiful. We're about an hour away from sailing off. And we are on our way to Alaska. Want to show you a little bit of the sail away party.
And we want to give you a song featured from NORWEGIAN Live. People right there, come on the boats, join us. Now, I want to see you dancing, everybody.
Who is ready for a vacation of a lifetime?
A little shot of the kids area, as you can tell. Lots of stuff for them to do there. And right over there is the other pool that they have. And the wonderful polar bears, because we are headed to Alaska. Another shot. They got 2 water slides, as you can see, one on the right, and then this one where you go zoop. They do have a trap door if you get stuck and you don't make it all the way up the tube. Here's a nice little look at the ship at night. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I am going to give you a little tip though, that if you plan on going on the slides, there are no zippers or fasteners, nothing metal allowed on the slide. We saw a gentleman in his underwear. We thought it was crazy. But then we found out the rules, and you're not allowed to ride if you have any kind of snaps, including like where the men's trunks, you tie them. Those little rivets, those are not allowed either. So that's why the guy was going in his underwear down that slide. Now we're going to be checking out the observation deck. It is absolutely beautiful, as you can see. Very fancy. Yeah, plenty of seating here. If the weather is bad, since you're going to Alaska, or if it's a little too cold for you, you could just come down here, check out the views from one of these wonderful windows, and that's not even the best part of the observation lounge. As you can see by my reflection, it is kind of chilly. Continue walking along the observation deck. Lots of seating, and I mean lots of seating. It's a nice touch, especially for a cruise that's going to Alaska. I'm sure you have some really cold days that you don't really want to be out on deck. So you get pretty much the same views here. They do have a light breakfast served here. So it's not as much as the buffet, obviously, but here's where they usually set that up. This was a day that we were going to be docking, so they didn't have anything set up. But here is the main observation. Look at that. Just the views are amazing. Just beautiful. But you better grab a seat early if you want to grab one of those front seats.
I'm going to show you guys these kiosks that are throughout the ship. You push there. You have everything, dining, entertainment, onboard services, excursions. So let's see what's going on. I'll give you all the activities and what time they're on. More. Go to home. Let's see. Entertainment. See, it'll tell you. Map it. The times. Stand by at location. And then all these other ones are open seating, so you don't need, but if you do this on the first day, like for Choir of Man, then you'll be able to reserve it. Like, maybe I could show you on dining. All this is open seating, so there is nothing for reservations or specialty. So you can just make your reservation right here, what time you want it. So it's very handy. You don't have to go to the front desk at all. You can just do it on these kiosks. Onboard services, ATM machines. You get the picture, but it's very, very handy. We are on the 14th floor, and there are two of them right here by the elevators. And I saw them in the main lobby as well. See, so you can even make reservations for the shore excursions. And then if you choose to, if you do want to make a reservation at one of these, you just simply scan your room card right there. This is floor 15, and as you see, there's two more of those kiosk things here, right next to the elevators.
Here's a model of the Norwegian Encore. This is also on the observation deck if you wanted to check that out. Pretty nice little look at the ship. They do have lots of different sculptures. So here's one of the days. I didn't get all 7 days, but they always did something. Very neat. Then they had this one on a different day with the ice sculpture. They had ice sculptures on different days as well. The fish would kind of freak out a few people, I'm sure, because those were full fish in there. But I thought it was pretty neat. See the fish head in the background.
So we opted out of the free package, but you still get these drinks, hot water, so you can make yourself some hot chocolate, decaf, and regular coffee, and also, these drinks are also included at no extra charge: lemonade, tropical mango, strawberry kiwi, and unsweetened iced tea. So I didn't feel the need for the drink package. They also have ice and water with lemon. These are some of the seats right here at the garden buffet, complimentary. And they have booths right there also. They have different wines for an extra charge. And also for an extra charge, they have a Starbucks self-service machine. Not included in any of the beverage packages.
Also, here is the Cavern Club. This is where they have the karaoke at night, as well as other entertainment.
Alright, it is 8 o'clock and we should be arriving in the port at 2:30 to Juneau. And it is cold.
Yes, it is.
Woo.
Alright, this is Scott's breakfast this morning. It's going to be a pancake with strawberries and some whipped cream, some scrambled eggs, and a ham and cheese omelet, all white egg. So I'm going to try that out. Yours look pretty good.
It was. It was really
And
good.
yours look pretty good. And I guess it was good.
Mine was. I'm going to go get more now. So there were no more seats inside the Garden Cafe buffet area, but there are seats outside. And look, those brown vents are heaters, so you're not even cold while you're out here. Go ahead.
For the omelet,
Do you
I
highly,
would recommend it, yes. Because I've only said it 3 times, maybe 4.
yeah, he keeps saying I highly recommend it.
Pretty good.
And
The
cheese
strawberry
omelet.
pancake with whipped cream,
Was it good?
strongly recommend it.
We are so excited to share with you guys the rest of this cruise, as well as some tips and tricks that we learned along the way. We got Juneau, Ketchikan, Skagway, Glacier Bay, and British Columbia coming up in some videos, so stay tuned and we'll see you on the next one.